So when I open up a gas station in the morning, the last thing I want to see is a lottery player. I just want to get the coffee made and all that fancy stuff or whatever. But you know what? Some of them that drink coffee gamble in the mornings before work. Okay, so there's this one guy. He would be there like 5 o'clock on the dot or 6 o'clock, whenever that store I opened. He would sit there and wait for you. Then he would come over with a stack of lottery tickets. And he'd be like, hey man, run this 20 times. I'm like, okay, the same ticket over and over and over again. I finally asked him, I was like, what'd you do that for? You know, why do you do that? Because he goes, if I win, it's a tax write-off or tax. It's less tax or something like that. I just don't understand it though. But if you do, put it in the comments and explain it to me. But then he would reach in his pocket and realize he has like another $20 bill. He goes, run it 20 more times. And this guy, I think the record I ever placed, I was almost like $52 or whatever. But he would do it every morning. So whatever loose money he had, it could be quarters, pennies. He'd be like, just run it again, run it again. It was always that same ticket. I don't get it, but the guy never won. I don't know, whatever.
Through 45.
Oh, that's a lot of lottery tickets. So I have this lady, she actually came in a little bit ago, and she's supposedly coming from Indianapolis, and she's stopping at every gas station she sees and buys a few tickets. Now she's going through Virginia, working her way up to Pennsylvania, back to Indianapolis. Okay, but how do you afford that with gas? I don't know. She didn't really win anything here, so you got me. But that's kind of cool, though. Travel is like me wanting to travel to toy stores and stuff. With gas prices and me wanting to buy everything, I don't know if that's a good idea. But it's a cool concept, traveling. But with gas prices, I don't know, and spending all that money on lottery. Okay. There once was a customer who drove like a little green truck thing or whatever. He always pumped at like pump 1 or whatever. And he comes in and blows about $300 on lottery tickets. I'm like, okay, he keeps scratching, wasting more money, wasting his winnings and stuff like that too. And finally, he's done. He's like, man, I'm out of money. I'm like, oh, it's 300 plus, buddy. Sorry about your luck. Then he goes back out to his truck. You see him digging around in there for change and stuff like that too. Well, I guess he didn't pull anything out. He comes right back to the store, comes up to me and goes, hey man, can I borrow $5? I forgot to get gas. No man, get out of here. Wow. So during the pandemic, we all got stimulus checks. And, well, most of us did. And I was essential because I was at a gas station. And all of a sudden, all the toilet paper, all that stuff's being bought out and crap like that. So, but after we got our stimulus checks, all of a sudden, people are showing up with their stimulus checks. And they're spending all this money on lottery tickets. I'm like, okay, I get it. But they're not. We're open because when everything was mandatory closed down, we were open for gas, essential stuff, like milk, water, food items, gas for emergency vehicles and stuff like that too. But people would come in here, drop hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So I didn't really get that. There was this guy who worked at Amazon. He straight up said, hey, I'm just going to blow this money on lottery tickets because I have a good job, good desk job, and, I guess Amazon was considered essential. So it was like a little bonus for him. Okay, cool. I liked about him, though, even though he stayed there for hours and hours and scratched, every time he would win something, he would give me a little percentage of that. So I didn't mind the tips and stuff, so I didn't mind dealing with that. So this guy came in. He had a stack of lottery tickets, probably bigger than that, thicker than that. And I ran it. It was like 200 plus lottery tickets. I'm like, okay. And the line's stacking up. Finally, this guy in the back, he was holding a chocolate milk. After like 15 minutes, he just sits down and leaves. And the lottery player didn't care. Right? This is one of my favorite ones. The sweet little old lady. She'll come in there and she don't care about what kind of line it is. But she'll look and point. What number's that one on? What number's that one on? Then she'll ask you to repeat it. What was that one again? What number's that one on? Back in my head, I'm like, just pick one. It's not hard. What number's that one on? Yes, Rebecca, I know you remember that one. I'm sure this one was just a joke, though. The customer comes in demanding for a refund of his lottery tickets because it was a loser, and like we knew about it. Like, dude, we can't refund tickets. I want a refund. I was like, well, you can talk to the manager. Come in tomorrow and blah, blah, blah. No, I want a refund. You set me up with a Failing ticket. Yeah. Sure. Okay, pal. So there'll be times, sometimes I'll be ringing up a customer right here, and they'll just normal customer. Like I'm ringing up, like they're buying this candy bar. Then a lottery player will come over here and reach over like this and hands you a lottery ticket. I'm like, dude, wait your turn. But you need to cash it. Wait your turn. I'm dealing with a customer. So you got the loyal lottery players or whatever that play the same number every day. It could be just one ticket, two tickets, but they always run the same numbers. They always show up too, whether it's snowing, rainy, sunny, there's a hurricane outside, or a tornado that's ripped the building off. They're going to go play their lottery tickets or whatever. Well, this one customer comes in and he forgot, well, he didn't play those numbers that he's been playing for like 15 years, he said. And guess what? His numbers got drawn and he was ticked. Like mad. I was like, they probably saw you didn't play, buddy. So they're like, oh, let's throw those numbers out now, just to tick you off. Oh, it was funny. Then you got the pussy lottery players. They're like, I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're like, whoa, one at a time. You want this one? Yes. 4, 5, 6, 7. What? You want? I didn't want 5. Well, just slow down, guys. Slow down. You're gonna get your ticket. What about the ones that get mad at you because you can't cash your $1,000 ticket? I mean, you actually have to go to the lottery place to do that. Even like a couple $100, like I can't cash because, for safety reasons, we don't keep that kind of money. But they get so mad at you. What do you mean you can't cash my stuff? Sorry, man. You're going to have to drive the extra 5 miles. I'm a lottery man. I scratch tickets every chance I can because I'm a lottery man. I'm a lottery man. So this jackwagon came in here, spent $158 on lottery tickets, and didn't win nothing. Shake my head. So sometimes a customer will change their mind and be like, I don't want that ticket, and you get stuck with it as an employee. You have to actually buy that ticket so your money's right at the end of the day. All right, whatever. So this lady once and was like, I don't want that one. Okay, so I was like, I'll eat it. I'll take it at the end of the day. So the customer behind her saw it and goes, you know what? I'll buy that lottery ticket so you don't have to deal with it. I go, I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, that lady, and it was a Mega Million. That lady the next day came in with me and my old boss, was sitting over here at the registers and stuff like that. And she goes, hey, remember that ticket I got from that lady? I'm like, yeah, what about it? She goes, it was like $350. I go, go figure. So, whatever. Some people's trash is people's treasure, I guess. Some of these lottery guys that play a lot, they have theories of like, where's the white line on it? What number is it on? Because they're actually looking for, like, they know the pattern, like they're psychic or something. The pattern of which one's the next winner or how close the winner is. To me, I honestly think it's just hit or miss kind of thing. They print all the tickets out. They're like, oh, the first couple tickets, there's going to be a winner there. The last couple of tickets, no, it's in the middle. It's all over the place. The white line thing, supposedly there's a winner in front of it or behind it. That's a printing cutout line, guys. It's whatever. I don't know. I don't think there's a way to actually diagnostic to troubleshoot or figure out the system of lottery players. Maybe if they do, they'll just switch it up again, guys. I don't know. It's a big gamble. Now, what about the last-minute players? You're trying to close the store down. You got like 10 more minutes left before you actually close down, count down, go home. But then you have this guy, hey, I need to run my numbers. I'm like, dude, I'm closing in like 7 minutes. I don't care. I got to run my numbers. If not, I'm going to miss out. And he spends like, $100 or whatever on just random stuff. And you're like, okay. Now you have to reset your money again, recount stuff. It's not like he's going to win anyways. Then there's those people that'll sit in their car. I call them the car sitters. They'll sit in their car for a few minutes looking for stuff. They'll come in here and buy some lottery tickets, go back to their car, scratch their tickets, come back in, buy more tickets or cash in what little winners they get. They go back to their cars and they'll sit there for hours and hours and hours. I'm like, how do they afford to do that? Life's essential with lottery.